Today's episode is brought to you by Modern Grower. Let's face it, seeding in the nursery is tedious and time-consuming. Turn the drudgery into efficiency with the time and labor-saving Quick Click Seeder by Modern Grower. The Quick Click can seed a full nursery tray in seconds. It's fully compatible with all trays on the market, such as paper pot, airstrip, cell trays, prop tech, and more. The Quick Click can also be used for microgreens. Cut your time spent seeding by 75% with a Quick Click Seeder available at shop.moderngrower.co.
With varieties that you can grow, there's a million different types. I've learned that as we've gotten more and more into distributing seeds. How have you honed in on the sweet spot of what chefs want, what makes money for you, what fits into your system, days to maturity wise, what grows well? What's that blend? How have you found that?
Sweet spot. I thought there would be. In the beginning, we were really just trying to stay at a basic like 5 varieties. But as chefs ask for more and more stuff that they can't find at specialty or elsewhere, it's nice to be the guys that are growing stuff that no one else is. So the list just keeps on growing of the varieties that we offer. We're always, I think we're at like 35 now. Yeah. And we're always testing new ones too. Like right now, we're not offering watercress yet, but we just started testing out some trays of it, and mint is next. So I don't think there's a sweet spot. I think offering the most you can offer to the chefs you can is the best move, especially when, maybe there's 5 different ways to grow 30 different microgreens. A lot of microgreens just grow the exact same way as other ones.
Do you find managing a tray or two of one thing? Because with 200 trays a week, if you're growing 35, maybe you're not growing all of them all the time, but some of those are going to have 5 trays. Some might have 25 trays. Does it get to be a challenge to balance out all those varieties so you're not stuck with any of them?
No. If someone lowers their orders and now we don't need as much carrot, we'll just we have a mix. So we'll throw more carrot in our Scintilla mix, or now we'll have more carrot for carrot samples. Yes. We'll give everyone, even our current customers, maybe we'll all give them a free clamshell of carrot, and then maybe they'll pick up carrot and add that to their weekly order. So it's never been a big problem.
And then learning curve wise and just management, you alluded to, it's not that big of a deal because there's 5 paths you can go down to grow and everything.
Yeah, like it needs weights. It doesn't need weights. It needs a lot of water. It doesn't need that much water. You have to soak it. You don't soak it.
Needs a covering. Doesn't need a covering.
Yeah, you need medium on top of the seed. You don't. So there's only so many different variables.
Right.
Yeah, and then
you got it.
And then you have seed density.
And even seed density, that one we can pretty much eyeball now. When we get a new seed that we've never worked with before, we look at the size of the seed. We can say, okay, that's about the size of a arugula seed. So we're going to start that out at 25 grams because that's what we grow arugula at. And that'll usually be close to, if not the density.
You have everything set up. So, well, you must. So your harvest Tuesdays and Fridays. So are you on a regular planting calendar? Meaning if you think about days to maturity, some stuff might be like 7 to 9 days. I don't know exactly where you're at with cilantro and basil, but those could be like 20. How are you balancing that out?
Yeah. So so we have a calendar, a physical calendar. I don't like a computer calendar. I want to be able to mess with it and change it and use it. So we have everything written down, and it's made to where each variety will be ready the day of, if not the day before, if we get some strange heat wave.
Yeah. If we're harvesting on Friday, and we know that at the current temperature, we're growing cilantro in 24 days, then we'll just count back 24 days from the Friday. Let's say that's a Wednesday. We'll know we have to plant cilantro every Wednesday to harvest on Friday.
So how many days a week does that have you seeding?
I think twice a week on every variety. Yeah, we seed, we're planting trays 6 days a week. The only day we don't plant is Sunday.
Okay, wow. Okay, so somebody's seeding something every single day.
Yeah.
It helps spread it out because
It would be a lot of work if we didn't do that.
yeah, planting 125 trays twice a week would be nice for the other days, but there is a lot more farm work to do on top of those 2 days. So those would be extremely long days.
Yeah.
So it's nice to have. Right now, I think we're doing like between 20 to 40 trays a day. That's like the average.
Yeah. And, you know, some varieties too have a long harvest window where they're good to be harvested. And then some varieties like sunflowers, I feel like they're perfect for maybe 2 days.
Yeah.
And then they grow their true leaves and they become bitter, or they're too small and you don't get a good yield. So some varieties have to be planted on the day that they need to be planted on. And some varieties you can plant any day of the week and you're going to be able to harvest a good looking microgreen on the harvest day.
Hello, growers. If you enjoy podcasts like this one, tune into my podcast In Search of Soil on YouTube for a deep dive into the mysteries beneath our feet. Join me as I explore topics such as mycorrhizal fungi, mushrooms, compost, biochar, and more. It's a soil nerd's dream. We're going deep. We're talking to scientists about all things soil related. Whether you're a seasoned farmer or a gardener just starting out, our podcast has something for everyone. Listen in and grow with us. Check out In Search of Soil on YouTube.